and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on! Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, 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 Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
And good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And my guest at this time, joining me, she's in her backyard tonight, enjoying herself, the one and only Randy West. How are you?
It's me.
It is you. It is you. How are you on this warm, humid, weathery day? It's been like,
I'm good, man. So I was just telling you that before we started that I come home all cut up and all that, and I came and I did yard work in 100-degree weather.
Mm-hmm. And where we? What's that?
My camera's frozen up.
Oh no! Oh
yeah,
no!
Man.
Lag. It's fucking lag. That's always gonna happen on these. Just let it go. It'll go.
Right? It'll pop on right in the most convenient point.
Yeah, but anyway, wow, it's been plenty. It's been moons. It's been many of moons since I seen you last.
So
down.
long. It's been a couple of years.
I know H2O was the last time we saw you.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Man, it seems forever ago. There was a neck injury and a comeback and everything since then.
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, you were telling me about your neck injury, and I wanted to, you were out for quite some time. That really put you off,
And the pandemic helped a lot with that because I went through all my rehab and everything during the pandemic when wrestling was shut down. So I didn't have to take too many bookings or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually, I got cleared September 11th or September, I think it was 10th, because it was the day before the Flophouse show. I got cleared from my doctor, and I came back at the Flophouse show.
Yeah, but now you're back, and you're back in the swing of wrestling again. It's it's just like, wow, where does time go? And you're not going to believe who I'm going to have on Wednesday night.
Who?
Chuck Payne. Chuck Steen. Excuse me.
Chuck. You know what? Not a lot of people knew until like him and I wrestled, and we did our promos and stuff. We're related by marriage. Like his uncle married my aunt, so we're family.
No
we
kidding.
Went out there, beat the shit out of each other.
That's
last
crazy.
month.
That's a small world, isn't it? You never know.
Yeah, man. I'm digging this being back wrestling again after the injury and stuff, and doing the death matches. I couldn't wait to get back into it, but I wanted to make sure I was comfortable with my injury in the ring before I started incorporating weapons and stuff. And I'm back.
She's back. She's back in action. She needs to come down this way. East. Got to come back down the east. I know.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm hitting up Tremont. I have some other people maybe drop my name to Tremont. I'll come down there, bleed all over for y'all.
I also I'll put you in the hat over at Titan Championship Wrestling, the Goddesses of War. We've had yes, it's a phenomenal ladies division, phenomenal. We had actually Charlie made her debut one time. She made her debut. Charlie Cruel made her debut one time.
She didn't do any hardcore stuff or anything like that, right? Just her regular wrestling.
Regular wrestling. regular wrestling, and we've had Riley Shepard. Just the list goes on and on. There's so many girls that you probably know. They're just like Holodead, Holodead, of course, Holodead. You know,
Holodead. She's such a sweetheart.
she really is.
She'll bite your face off.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, I'll let them know. I'll let them know. Yeah. Good friends with the local promotion. It's nice to have some different
shows. Please drop my name to your local promotion.
Yes, I will. I definitely will, because you know what, you love wrestling, and that's what you do best. So hey, hardcore to death match to you name it. You know, do it all to kill.
I get a little lucha every once in a while too. You never know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, Randy, boy, so you really have been involved with this flop house for quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah. Actually, and Joseph Schwartz.
Yes, Mr. Joseph. Hello, Joseph.
It is our company.
Mm-hmm.
We are the owners and the operators and the sleepless nightsers and all that other stuff to make it run and be successful. It was only supposed to be one show. We were gonna do a show to like a tribute to our friend Cliff Crunk that had passed away, and he was always like the flop house. You know, after the shows, you go there, you party, you sleep, you fucking hang out, and then you go home. You know, so he was the first ever person to create the flop house championship. It was won in his front room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fucking couches. Cliffy, he would holler, "Move the couches, bitch!" And the
Right.
fucking couches would get pushed back, and people would wrestle. John Moxley was one of the flop house champions at that time. You know, wrestling in the fucking Cliffy's living room.
That's crazy.
It was just a tribute show to him, and then everybody liked it, and it kind of blew up, and now we're, I think, 16 shows in with private stashes and our regular big shows and stuff like that.
Well, you know what, Randy, I'm gonna have to make my trip just myself. How's that? Fly my ass out there, pick me up at the airport. I'd be all right.
Indianapolis is a hub airport, so you get decent flights. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Prices are good. But yeah, we're doing a joint show July 17th with RPW, a tribute to day drinking, and it's going to be fantastic. Me and Satu Jin.
Yes, I was going to say you're going to be going against the one and only Satu Jin. He's been really doing pretty good for himself lately, and which is good. He's really
I've known Satu Jin since way back at the beginning when he first started wrestling, and so I'm very excited because him and I have never done a singles match together. We've done tags and we actually tagged together. Like we've always been really close as far as wrestling world. So I'm super excited to have the singles match with him, and then to have it be a Shroot Farm garden party death match.
Yeah,
we're obviously big fans of the office.
Yes, that's gonna be crazy. It's a crazy con.
There's all kinds of god awful garden tools, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then RPW, that's during the day, and then we have the whole other RPW show at night. It's about 9 hours of wrestling throughout the day. And we have barbecue, and we'll have snow cones, and we try to have just this fantastic party atmosphere that everybody can come and have fun, and everybody's welcome. There's not we're very inclusive. We don't, we're big supporters of everybody, no matter what you are, what your religion is,
absolutely LGBT community. Yes, as LGBT community as well. Yes,
all that.
I mean, that's big now. We're big. We're kicking that big now, and we're proud of that. Which is
I have a lot of friends in the community, and I love every single one of them and wouldn't trade them for anything else. So. I love the fact that we can bring in people of every single gender and equality and binary and non-binary and it's just fantastic to be able and the talent that we bring in. It's people that you didn't know you wanted to see, but now you have to see more of.
Mm-hmm.
So, I absolutely love that.
I know. You could see like guys like Effie to you never know. You don't know. You just surprise. So many stars that are on the rise that are really, in the world of that,
You never know who's going to show up at Flap House. It just happens. We have people hit us up all the time, like, "Hey, I'll be in the area. What's going on?" Or so
yes,
you never know the day of who's going to actually walk out that curtain, and that's what I love too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, boy. So you got a match with him, and you're going to be taking a little trip to Cali. You're going to be going to Cali.
I'm going back to Cali.
Yeah, I know. Back to Cali.
Yeah. I got contacted by Crimson Crown Wrestling. They're doing their second annual. I would like to say hopefully it's going to be annually, but the second one, the Goddess of Gore tournament, I was in the first one. I went to the second round against the second round was against Sage Sin.
Yeah.
In a Thumbtack Madness match, and we had Human Tornado was our referee on that, so it was a lot of fun. I can't wait.
I recently just saw Sage at the Game Changers Hall of Fame. Good to see her again.
Yeah.
She really looks good with that baby on the way. Baby on the way as well.
And the entrants in Goddess of Gore this year are amazing too. I don't know if you've seen all of them, but so far there's 5 out of the 8, and it's Mickey Knuckles, myself, Lou Dart, Ray.
Lou Dart, gosh, she's a tough bitch.
And Christina Von Eerie. What a hell of a lineup! And there's still 2 more spots they have to announce.
Boy, that's like a night of. That's really that's the
you don't want to miss because it's going to be insane.
I know. You know what? I wish that we can. I would love. Like just like we need that East Coast. We need that. You know what I mean? Like we need a females death tournament going.
Again, if you want to see us, I'm talking to everybody that's listening to. If you'd like to see an awesome female deathmatch tournament, please tell your local promotion.
Tell your local promotions. Yeah, absolutely. Or somebody's backyard.
Me and Mickey Knuckles just tore it up on Saturday, man. It was insane match. I can't wait for it to hit IWTV so everybody can see it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I'm loving it. I love it.
Still dealing with all the cuts and gouts and everything. They're itching. That's why I'm rubbing my.
Still picking him. But
they're itching from healing.
But yeah, Mickey. Actually, Mickey's really been doing good for herself lately too. She's been.
She's got a whole new lease on life, man, and like I love Mickey. I love her. We've been in the game for about the same time, similar paths and shitty situations and stuff, and like she's found that good path and she's happy and she's back to being herself and not worrying about what other people think of her, but more of what she thinks of herself, and you can just tell in everything she does.
Yeah, she absolutely. I mean, you see her. I was catching her like watching on IWTV. I was like watching H2O. I'm like, my God, she's kicking ass like always. Doing good for herself.
Her and I, we wrestled. We did 30-minute death match, 30 minutes on Saturday, and like at the end of it, we were both so happy, and it was such a good time. I'm like, I can't stress enough. You guys got to check that out, and it's not because it's just me, just because it was 2 friends that came together to create such magic, and at the end of it, it was so overwhelming that we were both just like laughing. It was a great time. Can't put it over.
Because Mickey's I mean she's been around, so we know she's been there from the beginning. You're like her mother, you really are. Just like Maria.
I've really good, fantastic matches with Maria too. She's another one that I would punch in the face anytime, and we would be friends after it. Like she's one of those.
I know She's good people. Good people.
Yeah.
Good people. Though. But Flophouse, my gosh, what's Joseph been doing? Wrestling? Has he been just taking it behind? He's still behind the scenes.
He's wrestling like crazy. He actually just did a Pains of Glass match on Saturday with Josh Crane.
Ooh, how was that?
Yeah, that's really good too. That's going to be on the same RPW show when it comes out on IWTV. Hopefully next week sometime.
How did he do? How did he do with it? Good.
He did the match was really good. Like, and it was like the first time he had done Panes of Glass. So like it came like he was nervous, but it came off fantastic. And he only got a couple little gashes and lacerations, so he'll be all right. But yeah, he's been working his ass off. He's been in the gym. He's been in the wrestling.
Well, let him know to get his ass back on here. Tell him.
For sure.
We'll
he's
do a
in
catch
the
up. Yeah.
Oh.
But what else? So, like, I'll be in a backyard this next weekend. I'll be in a backyard.
For the GCW show?
I'll see a little Billy Stark says Pizza Boy, Pizza Girl.
She's doing Pizza Girl next week?
Yeah, she's doing her pizza gimmick. Pizza Cat, right? Yeah, Pizza Cat.
If you I don't know if you plan on going to what is it, I guess JCW show, Jersey.
Yeah, that's the day before. I know. I'm probably gonna miss it. I'm probably gonna I just want.
Hoodfoot will be on that show.
Yeah, I heard it. That's good. I'm glad he got his foot in the door. I'm glad.
Casanova is running a show this week too, which is going to be dope. And Hoodfoot's also versing Casanova on that one. So that's he's my kid, man. I love Hoodfoot, so I will push him to the moon because he's amazing and he needs more.
He is. Yeah, but to see. Yeah, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see Billy as Pizza Cat, as a different character. I guess that was her a gimmick.
I think she's done it a couple times before, maybe for a girl type, I believe it might have been, but it'll be pretty entertaining. Billy's really good. She's really young too.
I'll tell you what, she has come a long way. She really is putting the work in, and you could see where she's. My gosh, she's just the timing. It's just she's one of those girls that's going to have something special. Just wait and see.
Turns 18, she's gone.
Yeah, she's out the door with Marcus. with Marcus's son. Isn't that kind of crazy? Marcus's son, right? He's dating his, but no, they're a great couple, and hey, they're having fun because they both actually he just broke his foot or twisted his ankle. I saw a video online. Oh my God, I know. So that puts him on the side for a couple of days. Hopefully he'll get better fast.
Yeah, hopefully he'll deal with yourself. It's just twisted or sprained.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I know that actually, I think, because he was just in a match this week. Oh, yeah, it's a H2O anniversary show, deathmatch anniversary. That's right.
And when is he doing another WH2O? I'm going to have to hit up Tremont. I'm going to hit
you up. I know. There's so many. Get your ass down there, right? I need to go back. I haven't been in quite a while either. I just Game Changers. I know. Game Changer's been on a roll, you know that. It's been every state you name it, right? Like every state you name it, they're coming to Detroit with
They're in Indianapolis, and I live in Indianapolis. I'm 10 minutes down the road from White River Park. I'm just saying.
Brett, come on, let's get her up there. Come on, good people, you know that. I know.
I pay some tax. I'm okay with barbed wires.
Where the barbed wire is, she'll play. Just no razor wire. Just no razor wire. No razor wire. No razor wire. Everybody always that's the one thing they do not show anymore, and that's a good thing. You know what I mean? I don't think that's really
not like there's just no safe way to do it.
Yeah.
There's no safe way.
No safe way. And trust me, and Lane, insane Lane would know, like he's like, my God, he's done that. He looks good for, my God, he's getting back on track and doing his thing.
Yeah, he looks great. I seen him a few weeks ago. He looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing good spirits and everything. So that's what, it's always
what
good
it's
to
about.
see after a while
Yeah.
when they're happy and loving life again,
Oh, he's gonna. Well, he's going against what, Neil Cutter in a couple weeks. Actually, he's going versus Neil, little Neil Cutter. Yeah.
Neil Cutter, that's my social media bestie.
Oh, he's the best. Neil's the best, man. He's put a.
Did you know that Neil Cutter used to be a truck driver?
No kidding.
Yeah, he used to drive trucks for a living. Ask him; he'll tell you.
Yeah.
For 9 hours straight, driving from Arizona back to Illinois repeatedly. He'll tell you.
Oh, Neil, are you listening to this right now? God damn it. I'll get it back on. I have to get him on. He's always funny.
I'm going to get all the comments later when he's listening. Like, why you got to talk shit? Because I can.
Yeah. Because you can. Right. But, now we're just, it's just fun time. Wrestling's just fun again. It really is.
It slowed down, like during the pandemic. It came to a little bit of a halt, and then there was like the road companies like the GCW and the flap houses and stuff that were still, we were like, fuck that, we don't need fans. We'll wrestle in closed sets, and and we'll have the wrestlers we'll just make sure everybody is tested before they come in, everybody's good, everybody's healthy and safe, run a show, let the wrestlers be the fans, and we still, as fans, get to be entertained by wrestling, and that was a beautiful thing. It kept us all alive, so that when it finally did start to open back up for the fans, it was so much better because we weren't rusted. That's awesome.
It was. I was lifted up. I was like, wow, I don't have to wear the mask no more. I'm like, okay, thank you, because I did all the tests, and I took my COVID double shots, and
I got vaccinated, as soon as I could, just because I got tired of sticking a Q-tip up my nose twice a week.
Yeah. My whole family got it. My whole family had to get it. The whole family had to get tested. Did it, and my nephew got his, and it's just to be good.
My mom and dad,
and
my
then,
sister,
then I had to. Then I had to
my
take a day.
Put in because of COVID. So
yeah,
it was just one of those. I'm just gonna go get this thing done and be over with. That way, I have little to worry about. I'm still worried, obviously, because it's still there.
Yeah.
But I don't have to worry about dying.
Nope. And I remember I had to take a couple of days off of work, like 10 days of work. My coworker actually caught the COVID, and so I got paid for sitting home for 10 days. But I didn't complain. Yeah.
And I stayed working at my weekday job throughout the whole thing. I was an essential worker because I'm a cook, so it was. I never had a day off. I didn't get that fancy unemployment extra bonus shit, Like I got up and went to work.
Yeah. COVID paid me. Thank you. Work paid me. Thank you.
Man, I got the awesome stimuluses. Thank you, Joe. But I had to work still. It sucked.
Any messages here?
Hey, it was people messaging.
John,
what are you getting?
John Bura. I don't know him. John somebody.
Everyone can see him. Yes. John Bauer.
Yeah.
Hey. Thanks, John Bauer. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Pretty dope too.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just now we're back in, and we're watching people on TV. People getting debuts right now, making their debuts, or go on dark TV right now. Like tonight, Matthew Justice is kicking ass. Like I'm like pissed off. I'm not watching him.
Dude, there's a lot of good talent
coming.
AEW Dark and showing up even on Impact and Ring of Honor too. You know, like I said, everybody kind of honed their craft
I
throughout that
know.
year and a half of COVID, and it
Hmm.
shows. And the people that didn't, it shows. You know,
Oh,
they're
I
either
know.
they're
And you know what?
expecting not there,
And you
not
know what,
around.
Randy? But you know what? We're proud of them because we've seen
Yeah,
them. We've seen them perform. Like we've seen them as people. Like you
yeah.
probably you wrestled probably a lot of the females, or just like whatever. Like wow. It's like these people are coming in and try.
I love turning on my TV and seeing
Mhm.
Mercedes Martinez on there. Like I love it
Or
because
or you see Willow Nightingale. Like
yeah,
these ladies.
Willow,
Like gosh,
Well,
it's like
Willow, what
or
amazing talent she is.
and then you see that little you see just everybody's just like
So
starland
even
starland.
Jason Hotch on AEW. He's from Skull and Bones, and
Mhm,
I've wrestled shows, RPW shows with him on it and stuff, and like he's fantastic. And
mhm,
he's doing dark, and I believe he did Impact too.
mhm.
Just got an
It's
amazing young talent. Sam Beal, amazing young talent. You got
yeah.
all these younger guys and
Mhm,
girls coming
yeah.
up that are showing out and showing off, you know,
Mhm,
and they're putting in the work and paying the dues to get there. They're not sitting back and saying, well, why ain't anybody
mhm.
calling me? They're going out and taking their opportunities, you know.
Yeah.
I
I mean
love that.
you look when it first started. I mean we saw Layla Hirsch. My gosh, little
So
fucking
good.
beast, little
Oh,
beast.
so good.
I
She's
mean
so good.
I'll never forget just being a fan. Sitting in front of CZW shows, and she'd be the guardrail right behind me, like being the
Yeah,
security guard. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, just.
she's
But then
so good.
got
Her
she got
and
and KT
yeah,
Casey. No, Starland, right? Starland, I think her name is
yeah,
Star some. Yeah,
yeah. I seen
and we.
Layla at the collective when she was there, and
Mm,
man, she is phenomenal.
hmm.
Like she's like 3 foot tall.
I know she is. She's like a yeah,
She
but she
beats
can
your
go.
ass. Like she's 9 foot tall. Like it's crazy.
Hmm.
Big fan of Layla Hurd.
But she's got
Big
some
fan.
good matches ahead of her, so she's got some good competition in that ring. My gosh, if she could go versus Britt Baker, come on, let's see that happen.
Woo.
Um,
That
I
would be
mean,
a good.
ooh, or has Thunder did Thunder wrestle her yet? No, I don't know. Thunder Rosa, there's another lady. It's really like a bombshell to wrestle, like
Yeah,
really, big role man. And I didn't realize she owns a promotion. I never knew that.
yeah. She's in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she has
pretty.
a position in Texas.
That's pretty good.
Her, I think she works closely too with Jazz. Don't quote me on that, but I think
Yeah, yeah,
they if they're not working together, they work closely together.
yeah. That's awesome, though. That's really.
Jazz
I'm
is
glad.
amazing. That was another positive thing I got during the pandemic was I got to wrestle Jazz in this past December,
Hmm.
and what a fantastic woman. Like
She is.
I
She is.
I learned so much in like 12 hours. like oh god, I cannot say enough good things about Jazz.
Hmm.
She was an amazing opponent, amazing person to sit down and talk to. Just fantastic all around.
Hmm.
Get her before she retires. She's on her retirement tour.
Yeah,
Book Jazz. It's well
yeah.
worth it.
I seen her wrestle when she was in Jersey All Pro, or she came around a couple times. Like local stuff. She was around. She made her rounds. But
She
what
come
else
in
is go?
and it was so cold.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Well,
December and there was no heat in this building, and
mhm.
the one room, like the one room that we changed in, had a space heater, so it was warm. But once we went out to wrestle, it was probably about 12 degrees in that building when we wrestled.
Yeah.
If you watch the match, it's on IWTV. It's a Flaphouse Christmas special, but you can
Mhm.
see our breath. when we're wrestling. That's how cold it is.
Wow, I'll
And
check
she
it
was a
out.
trooper, man. She was a trooper.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to watch that. Gives me something to watch. Everybody, check it out. Go ahead, check it out. Watch that match.
Yeah,
Watch her killer their match. Yeah. How and I always see it. How's Zodi doing? Pretty good. He's doing
he's
good.
good. He's good. He's doing the van dweller thing now, and
Mm-hmm,
it's really cool. And I just seen him yesterday. Uh,
mm-hmm,
they had Johnny Bravo had a seminar that we had went to. So we seen Zodi yesterday, and then he did the show on Saturday too. So I've
mm-hmm.
seen him all weekend. He's doing great, man. Super,
I gotta get in
super
touch. I gotta
chill,
get him back on. He's great to talk. He's a great conversation.
oh,
He he's
super
always fun.
chill, super zen, fantastic energy and aura around him. You know, he's one of those guys that you
Mm-hmm,
have to be standing next to if he's in the room with you because it's just his energy's so good. I
mm-hmm.
love Zodi. I love you, Zodi.
Yeah. The
He's family.
best gear maker too. He makes some awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
he's really good.
Really does. He puts out the best stuff. What else? What else? But you're gonna go back to California. That's like a fun. That's like
Yeah,
wow. You're
yeah.
like
I'm super excited about it, and
I
it's
know.
fun because I had hit up Sage and Kyle
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Hey man," as soon as they made the announcement that there was going to be a Goddess of Gore 2, I messaged him and said I would love to be part of it again.
Mm-hmm.
And he messaged me back. He's like, "It's funny because you're on our list to call, but you beat me to it."
Oh, that's
And
great.
he's like, and so did Ludar. So me and
Yeah.
Ludar were in from the beginning before we were even asked to be on it. We were asking to be on it. So it's one of those tournaments where
Yeah.
like the participants want to be a part of it. It's not just like yeah, I'll
Mm-mm.
do it. We
You'll
really
do it.
really want to be a part of this amazing show. And I'm so
Right.
excited. And they're
That's
actually
so
running
cool.
a CW show earlier in the day too. So you get two
Mm-hmm.
shows in one day
Mm-hmm.
in California. There'll be the Crimson Crown Wrestling, and then there'll be the Goddess of Gore that starts
Mm-hmm.
later in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy, you should stop
That'll
by.
be a fun.
Homeless Jimmy, stop by, homeless Jimmy, just to see, hang out.
Homeless Jimmy will be there. Hopefully, he'll be there and like making
I
weapons and
know.
stuff. The last time I was in California, I did the Crimson Crown tournament, and
Mm-hmm.
I tagged with Casanova Valentine
Mm-hmm.
against Matt Tremont and Marcus Crane.
Mm-hmm.
And before the show, me and Jimmy were standing outside and we seen somebody making a barbed wire board and they were doing it wrong. And we looked over and we walked over and we went and made the barbed wire board right. And someone snapped a picture of us. And I was like, man, would you ever think back in 2006 when we met Jimmy that we'd be here in 2018 or
Yeah,
19
yeah.
putting a board together? Like, it's insane.
And I'm thinking back. You know what? The first time I saw him, Brett called me up. Hey, I need some people to stay at my house for a Game Changer show. He's more than welcome to. What an experience. God, what an experience.
Jimmy's a good guy.
He
He's
really is.
scary. He's scary skilled.
He's
I'll
skilled,
say that about him.
but
Like
he loves his trips with his pal Jay to Japan. As always, they always do those crazy adventures.
yeah, he's fantastic. I've known him a long time.
Mhm.
Long time.
Yeah, but what else have you been seeing? Like all these documentaries coming out lately? A lot of good
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a ton of them. Like I
Hmm.
watch I've been watching the Dark Side of the Rings because I like those. And
Phenomenal.
it's so good.
Luna,
Like
Luna, I'm looking forward to the Luna Vashon one. That's gonna be good.
yeah, that's the one I want to see because she was on
Mhm.
my top 5 list of women I wanted to wrestle, and she passed away before I got a chance to. So it
Mhm.
sucked. As I knocked off that list, so I'm super happy about that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I really like to watch the Luna Vachon episode for sure. Because that's gonna be I'm I'm probably gonna cry. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm gonna
Because
go.
because she was a real character. She really put who she was, you know. But also,
Yeah,
I'm
she
excited. I'm excited for the FMW one and the XPW one as well.
yeah,
They're
the
doing.
XPW. The
But Jimmy,
XPW.
you know what? Jimmy's pissed because they didn't call him up. They didn't call him up for that. I would have been like, what the hell, you know? But he didn't want it. He's like, fuck it, whatever. It is what it is.
I'm interested in all these
Mm-hmm.
posts and tweets that he keeps putting up about XPW coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be I'm interested in seeing how that's going to work out, you know?
That would be something because I could see him get himself involved with that somehow, you know.
Get interested in doing an
Mm-hmm.
XPW show. I mean,
Hey, do it. You know, get it back out
I
there because
don't
that
get
was.
naked, but again, I bleed and play with weapons, so.
Mm-hmm. XPW, you had 3PW. There's like so many promotions that were like just way before the time, you know, like just aired. It was like ECW, and that was like the yeah. Actually, that was like more of like an ECW. 3PW was like an ECW kind of product almost, you know, when that was
Yeah.
around.
Well, they did their little invasion too
Mm-hmm.
of ECW
Yeah.
or ECW. There was some kind of
Mm-hmm.
shitty interaction between the two.
Yeah.
Back in
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, and
which was a Friday, by the way.
could you boy, could you imagine if Trent got involved with that? Oh my goodness, acid boy. Could you imagine if he was on XPW days? Wow, he was on 3PW. I know that. I seen
Yeah.
stuff with him. You know, could you
They
imagine
did
if
a
he?
lot of crazy shit over at XPW too, though. So,
They really did. That was Supreme's baby. That was Supreme's freaking. You know, that was like him and the guys, Vic and she's.
rest in power to Supreme, man. What a
Mm-hmm.
fantastic guy he was too.
New Jack, rest in peace. God, it's like where these everybody's
Yeah,
going.
The New Jack one hit me hard because
Yeah,
I was literally supposed to be on a show with him the weekend that he died,
no
and that
shit.
yeah,
Wow.
it was just like, whoa, dude! Like I was supposed to see him in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Like it was so
Yeah,
crazy. I
he was
got
just
to
doing.
I got to do a little bit of a deal with New Jack. Excuse me. At a resistance show.
Mm-hmm.
Couple years back, just before pandemic. He did a run in on my match, so that was
Mm-hmm.
pretty sweet. He threw the trash can into the ring and it hit me in the back of the head, and I was like, yes. New
Mm-hmm.
Jack hit me with something, then I rolled out because I didn't want to get killed by New
Mm-hmm.
Jack.
Right.
He hit
Yeah.
Schwartz in the nuts with a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
That same show.
My favorite New Jack moment will always be Danny D'Amato at Jersey All Pro Wrestling. It was not was it an anniversary show or it was just a normal show? We were in Atlantic City or it was in the local show in Rahway. New Jack comes out to the ring, whacks Danny with a VCR really hard. Like, yeah, yep, this is New Jack. He's there. You know, he's not stopping, you know. No pulling back, you know.
Computer work.
And then he comes back and he brings the claw out, you know, like that, the famous claw, you know.
Yeah, that was a big shocker to me. That one sucked.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting it.
No, no, no. And we're just like looking back at all these people, and I just lost one of my friends. You know, it sucks. I lost one of my local friends. Rest in peace. Rest in peace,
And then
son.
recently, rest in peace, man. Recently, Melissa Coates.
Yeah, Melissa just passed away too.
And then that sucked too. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
her and I, back a few years ago, we had an interaction to where we set up for a match that never happened because the promotion didn't run again. So I never got to work with her again. But she was such a sweetheart and she was so nice. And
Mm-hmm.
but when you're in the ring with her, when she hits you, she hits you. Like
Yeah.
as sweet as she was outside of the ring, she
Mm-hmm.
hits you for real. She's inside of it, you know. Like, but I what a sweetheart she was.
Yeah.
And rest in peace
I
to
remember
her
seeing.
too.
Yeah, she used to be on she'd do a lot of meet and greets and be at shows a lot. I remember seeing her just saying hello. She's always like hi, I think too. But yeah.
Yeah, she was another one. Was really nice person, and just a
Mhm.
damn shame.
It is. It is. Somebody actually oh no, he just had his birthday. Happy birthday. I should wish Pondo, right? Pondo just had his birthday.
Pondo, yeah, didn't they just do Pondo's bloody
Bir-
birthday
birthday
celebration?
bat. I know. I need to watch that. I want to see how that went.
Wasn't it Anna FU,
hmm
Anna
Yeah.
Fu?
hmm Good old Pondo. It's just all these people
I
that bring
love
it back.
Dad Man Pondo.
Huh?
I love Dad Man Pondo.
Yeah.
All the
He's
girls
just.
at girls like call him Dad Man.
hmm
He's
I'll
dad.
tell you. I'll tell you what. He got the opportunity. I was just very surprised for him to get that interview on. He got to be on a podcast. Like with G Raver, which was really awesome.
Oh, that's
It was
cool. I
it
like
was cool.
G-Ray.
Yeah, G Raver's doing really
A
good.
lot of good people.
Yeah, he's getting ready to put somebody in a coffin. I guess this summer coming up. Mr. Ricky Shane Page at an
I,
H2O at H2O's
oh,
homecoming. I know. I wish I was going, but I'll watch on TV.
I
I'll
got
be
to work
home.
with Shane a couple times. He's fun. We got to
Yeah,
do
he's.
it when we didn't have to be so serious
Mhm,
at Old Wrestling,
mhm.
OLDE, Old
Yes,
Wrestling.
oldie, right? Yeah, yeah,
Old
yeah,
Wrestling, yes. We
yeah.
him and I got to work together, and that was so much fun.
hmm Yeah, that was cool when you got that came around. I was like, wow, this is the little throwback kind of.
Hopefully they'll be coming back too. There they did like the 20s 30s style
hmm
wrestling. They had
hmm
bootleggers and strong men and bearded ladies and riveters. It was Heidi Lovelace was the Heidi the Riveter.
hmm
Uh, so like who was it?
Kitty, of course, Kitty, Thunder Kitty.
Thunder Kitty just fit right in as Thunder Kitty,
Yes, yeah.
and they had what's her name? Who was the bearded lady? I'll think of her name in a minute, and I'm sorry that I can't think of your name, and you're gonna probably smack me next time you see me, but I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah,
hmm
like all different kind of character work like that, and RSP played the governor, I believe it was,
Yeah, in the wheelchair at all times or something. Yep,
yeah,
or one.
at all times, except when he wanted to do something despicable. And then he got
Yeah.
up on the chair and ran around and did silly things.
hmm
It's
Right.
fantastic. You get to
hmm
watch if you get a chance to watch old wrestling, go back and watch all those. They're amazing. They're so much fun.
hmm I'll have to watch that.
I got
Something.
to tag with Doc Sampson at an old wrestling show. I had a good
hmm
time. Jack Verville. There were so many.
hmm
Marion Fontaine, which Marion Fontaine is actually going to be at the Flophouse show versus Schwartzy. So
Ooh.
yeah, that's our goddamn wrestling match. That's our goddamn wrestling match right there.
Hell
And
yeah.
it'll be fantastic wrestling and good times and lots of character. It should
Mm.
be very fun.
Oh,
So I'm really
it's,
excited for Marion Fontaine to come because
mm,
he's just now starting to come back from wrestling after a couple years too. So
mm.
we get him when he's first coming back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This has been awesome. What else we got? Anything else? That's it. Right? We're done. Let's go. Let's go to bed.
Yeah,
We're
I talked my
finished.
way through the whole thing. Fantastic.
We did it. We did it. Randy, anytime you want to come back, come back.
I
You
know.
know
Well,
that.
we've been trying. At least this is the third try. We finally did
Third
it. Third
try.
try.
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much for coming on, Randy. As a blast.
Tornado stopped us last time. A show stopped us the second time.
I know. I know. Storm. Yeah, the storm killed us down here. Oh, that was a nightmare. But I got some good sleep though.
I bet. It's my
Yeah.
favorite to listen to that.
But
For the
we're
rain.
gonna let's get everybody. Tell them where you're gonna be. I should have put Flophouse on here. I'm gonna add that. I'll add that. I'll put that in there too. After
Yeah.
I will. I'll put Flophouse in there. I'll put that
All
in the
that.
post.
All that.
Get
That's where you can find me. brainbustertees.com. They have fantastic quality merch.
merch.
It's super awesome. I have leggings that are like direct print. Like they're amazing. They're the comfortable ones where they're like super warm in the winter but cool in the summer. So if you're a girl and you love leggings, definitely check those out. But yeah, there's all my stuff. Boop, 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 right there.
Randy, thank you so much for coming on. It's so much fun as always.
Thanks for having me.
And I'll talk to you soon. And we'll do it again. And tell Schwartz to get his ass on here.
Oh,
tell
for
Jeff.
sure.
Yeah, tell
For
Joseph,
sure.
please. Please. All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Now I can plug who I got on Wednesday night. That's right. Wednesday night, catch Deathmatch Russell podcast with my guest, Chuck Steen. And he just had a match with this lady right here. So it's going to be a good conversation about that and much, much more. And that's it. All about the blood. Have a good night, everyone. And thank you for listening. Good night, everybody. I'll close you out. Good night. I don't know. I forgot how I do this. It's been a while. Here we go. Closing out. Say good night, everybody. Good night. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media. DeathmatchRussell.com. Follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32. Just a reminder, fans, I just want to say thank you for the one and only Deathmatch queen herself, the tough broad style, Randi West, for coming on tonight. I just wanted to make sure I said thank you for coming on. And really appreciate having a talk with her. It's been a while since we caught up and talked about her, what she's been up to, and she's just doing her thing, kicking ass, taking names, winning, bleeding. It's all about having fun in the ring when you're a deathmatch wrestler. Just a reminder, fan, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. No, not tomorrow night. Wednesday night at 8 p.m. with my guest, Chuck Steen. You're going to be talking with deathmatch wrestler Chuck Steen. And I'm looking forward to talking to him. And much, much more, fans. Thank you for listening. Have a good night, everybody. Till next time. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media. DeathmatchRussell.com. Follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32. And on Facebook. Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at PodcastCity.net. Facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at PodcastCityNet. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes. Hey, wrestling fans, check out BootandHeel.com for all your independent wrestlers, apparel, and more. Also, check out Deathmatch Russell podcast as well. www.bootandheel.com.